along we go. Today we are in Little Corn Island, Nicaragua. And check it out, no cars, no motorcycles. Everything is walking on this island.
They do have little wheelbarrows if you need help transporting something or bringing your luggage to where you're staying, but that's about it.
Yes, we got here yesterday after a very, very rough panga ride.
I don't even know if we want to tell you about that.
Yeah, that's a story for a different time, y'all. We were walking on one of the little paths through the island down to where we can use some Wi-Fi because there is no Wi-Fi and there is no cell phone service up where we are staying. We got to do some little chores online before we can get to the beaches. Maybe some snorkeling today. Just so you all know, in case you're interested in coming to this beautiful place, in order to get to Little Corn Island, you have to fly from Managua, the capital here in Nicaragua, to Big Corn Island. And from Big Corn Island, there are 2 pangas every day. Pangas are kind of like speedboats, but they fill up, so you got to get there early. We made that mistake. And you got to ride 7 miles out into the very bumpy ocean. We also have no electricity in our accommodation right now due to kind of the limitations of the power grid here. There's often no electricity during the day, which is fine because it is time to be outdoors anyway.
It's also because the electricity on the island is mostly run off of generators, so they can't really run that all day long, so they run it towards like the late afternoon through the night, and then at about 6 a.m. it cuts off.
You want to get some coconut bread, some cinnamon bun, some gingerbread? Here we go. This is how you get your food here. This is the bustling municipal dock here in Little Corn Island. This is about the center of town. Just so you get a sense how small this beautiful little island is. Here we are, right in the center of town, Little Corn Island. So windy out here, so windy. So if you can't hear us, sorry, but it's windy. We are walking around Little Corn Island right now, and the paved path has run out. We're kind of just discovering parts we haven't yet seen. Check out this little path. So we have traversed the island. We are now on the east side of Little Corn, away from the main kind of tourist strip. And I have to say, this is a really unique place. I have never been anywhere quite like Little Corn Island. It is such a great mix of authentic local culture. There's a decent tourist infrastructure. The beaches are beautiful, and you're just so in touch with nature out here. I also love that we have very limited Wi-Fi and limited data and limited electricity. You kind of have to go entertain yourself. This has been a great trip so far in Little Corn Island.
Check out this giant abandoned boat behind me. We just talked to one of the locals on the island that was just walking by, and he said it came onto shore after during a tropical depression maybe a couple years ago. And we assumed like, oh, it's just abandoned, they're just gonna leave it here, but he actually said people are trying to come back now and fix up the boat, see if it can be used again.
Where are we going, baby?
We're trying to make our way to the north end of the island to find the beach.
If you've watched our episode in Granada, you'll see that we had such an amazing quesillo experience there. We haven't had much since then, so I want to see how like island quesillo compares. Wonderful. So you put your own chile in. Wonderful.
Awesome toasted tortilla with cheese and cabbage and crema, quesillos.
It looks good, but it's even better than you think it is. Eating quesillo on a baseball field in Little Core, Nicaragua. Hell yeah. You can tell that there's quite a bit of environmental consciousness on Little Corn Island. Most places aren't serving straws, which is cool, and they generate a lot of their own electricity through solar power. And the water is brought in from right underneath the island, and they like reuse their gray water. It's very interesting, you know. There's still some work to do. Certainly we've seen some plastic pollution, you know, on the island, on some of the beaches, but it's pretty cool vibe, like environmental vibe.
I think I see the ocean.
You can hear that ocean sound, the waves crashing like coming into the little jungle area. And here we are, we have successfully walked to the northern tip of Little Corn Island, Nicaragua.
Only took about 20 minutes.
Really, about 20, felt like a little more, but yeah, it was good. It's a good one.
We're situated in the middle of the island, so we have good access to both ends.
If you're trying to Google Maps where we are, because I love Google Maps, you just have to look at the Yemaya hotel here in Little Corn Island. That's not where we're staying, don't get me wrong. That's where we're hanging out right now, right by the ocean.
Yemaya is the popular yogi retreat hotel on the island.
Some nice star fruit.
I've never seen a starfruit tree before.
We are walking up an enormous hill to the beautiful kind of bungalow hotel hostel called
The Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse, which is also where we'll likely be celebrating our New Year's Eve. She's wearing her good lipstick, that's how you know she's serious. Good morning, along we go. Here we are in Little Corn Island, Nicaragua, walking down the path. We're going to do some snorkeling. And I absolutely love snorkeling. I've heard so much about how this is like a world-class kind of destination for it. So we're going to go see what is up. Megan, how do you feel about snorkeling today?
I'm excited. There's supposed to be some beautiful coral reefs out there. I kind of hope we don't see any sharks because I'm a little scared of sharks.
There are nurse sharks.
See how it goes.
So the island gets all the water from the swamp, like the underground water.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Okay, this is one of the well.
Yeah.
They dig to get water for the town.
Okay.
But the town water is not it's good, but we don't drink it.
Yeah.
You know, we just use it for cook, for wash and like that. Bathe.
Yeah.
Thanks for the point. Here we are on our snorkel trip at Little Corn Island, Nicaragua. Let me just say, Little Corn, Nicaragua is absolutely an underrated destination. Before researching this trip, I had never heard about it. You know, it is a place that, like, it is completely far from the expected in so many different ways. Little Corn, Nicaragua is a magical place. I hope it stays this way and doesn't become a resort town. Good evening, a long week ago, and Happy New Year.
It's New Year's Eve!
It's New Year's Eve, and we are in Little Corn Island, Nicaragua.
Bringing in the year 2020.
We hope that you're also with your loved ones bringing in the new year. Thank you for watching our channel. Thank you for supporting us. You all are great. It's a good yacht. Very cute, yeah.
Past my bedtime.
It's almost 2020. Oh my gosh! Why are there glasses of alcohol on my face? Okay. Hi. It's almost 2020. There's gonna be a fireworks show on the top of Miskito Hill in Little Corn Island. Viva Nicaragua!
So today is our last full day on Little Corn Island. Tomorrow we take the panga, the boat, back to Big Corn, where we get on our plane back to Managua and begin our very long journey all the way back to Antigua, Guatemala. But I can't stress enough how amazing Little Corn is. If you are planning a trip anytime soon and you want that trip to be a beach or island vibe kind of trip, you really, really need to come here.
Today is also the first day of 2020. And I can't think of a better way to be spending it than here in this beautiful island with my partner, with my love. After 3 months of non-stop travel, I'm very much looking forward to settling into Antigua. We have a small apartment waiting for us. Hello, everybody! Today we are going to Big Corn Island from Little Corn after 7 beautiful nights in Little Corn Island. We are on a very tight schedule. We got to catch our flight from Big Corn Island back to Managua to then catch a 24-hour bus all the way back to Guatemala City. And we couldn't even get on the first panga, so we are really, really watching the clock right now. So now we're going from one neighborhood to another. landed in Managua on the smallest plane I've ever been on.
We made it! Woohoo! We have landed in Managua. We are at the airport now. We just got off that very tiny little baby plane. Wow.
That was pretty cool. It felt like a helicopter. It felt like you were right there. There was like no barrier.